Hey, good morning guys. So we're going to be working on my digger today, and it hasn't been running for about 3-4 months. So the key thing I always do, because obviously whoever's been jumping in and out of it, I don't know whether they've maintained or looked after it, but one thing I can see at the moment, I'm going to need to grease up all of the relevant nipples on the actual booms and hinge points and stuff like that, because I can see it hasn't got any fresh grease in it and stuff like that. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to check diesel filter as well. It's really important to check this. The simple reason being is because what happens, it doesn't matter how cautious you are, if you don't keep a check on it, it gets water in it, and if you don't then clean the water out of the diesel filter, it builds up and then knackers your engine up. And we always literally use the big drums like this. We order it in, comes in 2 big barrels. Sometimes we decant some of it into the jerry cans, the 20-litre jerry cans like this. Obviously we don't buy normal diesel, it's red diesel, and then we use this pump system here. All we do is that goes into the barrel itself, lock it in, we can then pump diesel, and I'll show you how we work that. See that there, black sludge? That's just dirt and water. That's generally water that's literally congealed, and when I take this filter off, you'll see that this here, we need to clean all this out, because this should be crystal clear like this. Well, actually it should be this red colour, and that's why it's called red diesel. Now what we're going to do is, the first thing to do, because obviously this is always on, because it has to go all the way through from the tank into the filter, then into the engine. Going to turn that off, and the next thing we're going to do, we're going to get our gloves, because the one thing I hate getting the smell of diesel all over my hands. There we go, gloves are on. Next thing, here's my towel. Have this, always have sheets and things around me. Now the one thing I will do is I'll get a small little tub, and I will actually clean the filter out, actually in clean red diesel. So let's go and have a look, see what we're going to do. Now you can see from in the on position, I've now literally turned it off. Okay, empty this out. Got a bit of diesel on the place, but it doesn't matter. Now you can see instantly down in there, look at all the sludge in there. So it's really important that we get rid of all this, all the crap. Just look at the crap at the top here. So what I'm going to do, first thing I'm going to do is place the filter down like that, tip the remnants of that in. There we go, look at all that black sludge. So what we're going to do, get rid of that in there. I'm going to put that filter back like that, there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to swill that. I'm going to get a cloth and clean it all up, clean the inside. You can see that water and that sludge build up just from the filter, so you can see it's doing its job really well. So I'll clean that outer case up, clean it all down, get all the last bits off. You can see now it's looking a lot better, isn't it guys? So I know when I turn the machine over, it's going to work a lot better. Last thing to do is the filter. You can see all the shit over the filter here, so I'm just going to literally grab it in the tap, not too crazy with it. A little bit of swilling diesel just makes it a bit cleaner. I always push that back in there first, like that, make sure it's on nicely. If you can imagine these bottom bits here, we've got to go into that, the bottom of the lugs there. There you go, like that, you see it? So I'll put it over them lugs now, so it's nice and central. So all I'm going to do now is push that back up nice and gently, like that. There you go, until she locks in. That's it, now she's locked in, all nice and clean. And then get me the aluminium disc here, I'll still hold it on the bottom, lift that up. Simple as that. Now it's really key that you always keep a check on that, because you don't want that water going into your engine, as it will just completely knack your engine up. It will then start spluttering and coughing out smoke that you don't want. It will make the engine run really inefficiently. So now I've done that, I'm just going to turn that back on again, and what will happen when I turn the engine over, what you'll see, the pumps will kick in, it will start to feed the diesel through this. So yes. Second time, yes. Right, right, so hopefully now with diesel. Oh, there you go, didn't like that. Look, see here, that's filled now with diesel. All of that's now filled, so all looks nice and clean. I'm just going to go and see why she turned herself off. There you go, it hasn't been started for a bit, so it's just going to do its warm up, and obviously because we bled a little bit of the diesel out through the filter. Probably had a bit of an airlock in it, so, and obviously now it's just running through, so it's been absolutely fine. So happy days. There you go, that's how you change the diesel filter, get all the out of it, guys. Hopefully now she won't stall. The other things I will be checking the oil levels and everything else like that, which is really important. The hydraulic levels, you can imagine we have been running for now probably 3 months, I would think, something like that. It's been on site, not been ran. So it's really important. The other thing that I will do is I'll warm the engine up and I'll switch her off and I'll check the oil level, clean the filters, clean the radiator out, because obviously the next job we've got to do, I'm going to start looking at the air filter here. I'll unclip it, get that out, clean that out, just give it a bit more efficiency of the engine, because I don't know. Obviously I need to top up the hydraulic oil and everything else, so I'll just double check that. Just thought I'd do a little video, I'd change the diesel filter, guys. See you later, guys, take care. You've been watching Build with A&E.